Hi everyone! Sort of a crafty video. I know I've been a little bit meowed project, but I've been working hard on some custom requests for crochet works. And for those who never seen my crochet works or are new on my channel, every now and then I do accept them. They do take a while for me to make, as I do have fibromyalgia, and my wrists and my fingers do get cramped after a while. But I managed to finish a couple of orders so I can satisfy a couple of ladies who ordered from me. Just to give you an idea, this one, for example, is let's take a peek, 44-piece package. Now the prices do vary what's inside of the package. If it has a lot of large flowers, doilies. I always try to include at least one tassel and one piece of trim. Hand crochet, I will attach new. I will probably have to attach new, just to give you an idea. For example, in this one, there's a crochet frame. There's 1, 2, 3 sizes of doilies. This one also has a crochet frame. Now the image is printed on canvas, so it is fabric, printable canvas, and it is backed with a piece of paper to make it a bit sturdier and to give it some solidness. So as you see, it is solid. Look how this already would match nicely for in a doily book. This one has this, let's see, whoops, this piece of trim. I don't have a ruler, but I think it might be 6-inch. Let's grab one of my rulers. Is this one? This one has inches. It is, oh sorry, it's over 12 inches, a tiny bit over 12 inches. This one has some of my new flowers I've been testing out, and these are the Tunisian stitch flowers, and I really love making these lately. They're a little bit more time consuming. They're also a little more yarn consuming, as Tunisian stitch does use up more yarn, but I do love them. And this is, for example, this has this type of tassel in here. Do like them. I don't make them too long, so they would still fit. If you see this in a doily book, it would be still nice to be combined. And then there's this one, is another layered flower, and here this is another one. Now the crochet yarns I use, if you're interested, let me know. I can show you the crochet yarns that I use. I use branded ones, because this, I do like to use branded yarns for this, and it's always 100% pure crochet cotton. There's this one, I do like this one too. And then there's another Tunisian stitch. This is actually one of my own designs, but based on flowers I found. I played around and managed to make this one. Then this is another Tunisian stitch flower. Here is another variation on the Tunisian stitch flower. And there's this cutie patootie, very small and dainty. This is crocheted with a 1.0 crochet hook, so it's a very thin. And there's this one. Oh, these two are the same, excuse me. There's a set of this one. There's a little heart, a little dangle bow. Then there's always these multi-layered flowers. And then there's a selection of smaller stuff towards the end of the yarn. Oh, there's another one of these. Always try to put. And then and towards the end I start in general to crochet the smaller pieces. And here you see, for example, the tiny butterflies, a little bow, rolled roses, and there's only two of the rolled roses. There's two of these butterflies. There's always about 5 of these smaller ones. There's another one of these. There's 2. They are crocheted with 2 different yarns, 2 different needles, 1.25 and a 1.0. Then there are these small and tiny bud flowers. This is a little variation that I made, but this you can put here. Here you can put them flat, or if you like, you can push the button on the top, and then you have like a small button. There's 3 of those. There's 3 in this one of the simple rolled roses. Oh, there's another rolled rose. I told you there's 3 of these, and 3 of these, 3 of those, and there's 3 of the rolled roses, but then with a little variation of the curly edges. And that's what's in this one. So this one will go to a lady who wanted a cream one. I'm going to tuck everything inside so that it does stay as it should be. And I want to thank my dear friend Carmen Walokven, who created this beautiful little crochet sign for me. So thank you very much, Carmen. I'm using it. I love to add them now in my packages. And I'm sorry if it takes, but I'd like to keep them clean. One warning, those that know me, they do know I own pets, so it is not a pet-free home, but I can guarantee you it's 100% smoke-free home. Nor me, nor my husband smokes, and if we get visitors, sorry, the visitors are not allowed to smoke inside the house. They have to go outside. Luckily, most of my family members are non-smokers, so that's one. You will see there's always about the same. I always put the smaller flowers in, and in general it's the trims and the tassels that vary, or the doilies that will vary. This one also is 44 pieces. Now the prices, as I said, vary, so I can't tell you in advance how much everything is. This one has this one is a shorter piece of trim. This is about a 9-inch piece. This one has this gorgeous tassel in, made with the Tunisian stitch flowers, and the dangles are different. It has a 3-leaf and a heart-shaped dangle. Then you have this doily. This one has this image in. Here's another doily. Again, this is a different flower. This is again one of the smaller doilies. You will find in general always one of these inside. The larger flowers vary again. There's a set of 3 of these. There's again one of the Tunisian stitch flowers. These have the reversed roses. There are 2 of those. There's again one of the tassel bows. There's again a bunch of smaller flowers, 2, 4, 6. It depends how much yarn I have left in the end. Sometimes I can make 5 of them, sometimes I can make 6, 7. There's again the small butterflies. There are these small butterflies in here. Oh, there's another one of these there. And these aren't glued, these are really stitched on. There's the cabbage rose in here. These are again the rolled roses. This is another flower, 1, 2, 3, 4 layer flower. This one again is another variation of a flower. This one has a larger butterfly in. Again, one of the smaller. This one is another one, and it is different, although it looks the same, but they are different. Then there's again a bunch of the small like cabbage roses, smaller flowers. These are 5-petal Tunisian stitch flowers. There's one more. There's a large one and 2 small ones if you like to combine them like this on your project, or you can use them separately, or if you like you could even layer the big one with a small one and you have a more dimensional flower. This one has a mini dress. I don't put the mini dresses everywhere in because I don't know if people like to have them in their kits. This is another flower, and again these are more of the rolled roses and the tiny butterfly. And I can tell you this is not crocheted overnight. It does take me several days to do this, several days or weeks to make one. So that's why I can't tell you in advance when one is finished. It all depends how my wrist is doing. But as you see, there's always a tassel inside, tassel flowers. This is actually, together with the trim thing, one of the most expensive pieces of the package. And if you don't like such large packages and you find them too pricey, I can make smaller ones. And just with, for example, the tiny flowers. I'm working actually one on just a custom made order with just the small flowers. She wanted to have them in neutral colors. Put them back nicely in. My little sign. And just to give you an idea, for example, this one I'm asking 35 euros without shipping. You do have to add shipping. I think Europe and America is about 4.5 shipping on top, and Australia and the rest of the world, I think it's €5 and a little bit extra to ship a package like this, and that's for a package until 100 grams. Once it moves above 100 grams, it becomes more expensive. So I will always try to keep them just under the 100 grams. This is another one. I'm not, maybe, yeah, well, I will show you in bigger lines. This was a 45 piece one. Again, as you see, it's just, oh no, this one has like this shabby flower in. Now I only make these shabby flowers with a very, very thin yarns because I don't like them if they're made with the thicker yarns. Just to give you an overall idea, this one has a tassel like this, as you see. Again, another tassel. This one has like a banner shaped trim in. I kept this banner simple just to keep the weight down, because I will show you in a pink kit that I made. Oh, this one also has an image, but it does have an image with very, very fine white. I wasn't sure if I had put an image in here. Actually, what the packages contains is a little bit of what I'm in the mood of crocheting. I hope I'm not getting too boring. And as I said, I'm ready. I do want to take orders, but please, 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 please understand and be patient. And I want to thank the other ladies that ordered from me and are patient. Now I can send them out. Sometimes I do wait that I have a couple of orders finished, so that I just need to go. This is another one, just to give you an idea. Another flower. Oh, there's some leaves in here. This is again another one. This is another variation. I don't even recall how I made this one. Just have to look it up again. I'm getting a lot of my flowers from Brazilian, Peruvian, South American sites, and nope, I don't know Portuguese, I don't know any Spanish, and I don't know any Brazilian, but those ladies make really beautiful flowers. And on the other hand, you also need to be very patient to watch those videos. This is another one. This is one of a beautiful one. Very patient because they do put a lot of advertisement in their videos. You have sometimes 20 advertisements in a 17-minute video. So let's put this little card in. Let's seal this. And then, just to show you, this is, for example, a custom made in pink. There's two colors of pink in here, but it is really not very noticeable. They're quite similar. This one is a little bit cheaper because there's no image in here and no doilies. I did add it two that I printed that will match with the pink as addition. And as you see again here, you see one of the Tunisian stitch flowers again. There's one with the little ball in the middle. This one has this. There's this one which I also love. Then there's this one in here. More of the Tunisian stitch. This one has another variation of the bows. And then again the traditional ones, which are in almost always in all the kits. In general it's 333. There's then the butterflies, one of the larger butterflies, smaller butterflies. Here you see the two different ones, different colors. But as you can see, it is hardly noticeable. This one is slightly darker. There's three of those. Then there's one of the layered, the reverse roses, a layered one, a large one, and this is not white, this is an off-white color. Just if you wonder why this one looks different than this one, this is really, no, this is not the white. This is white. This is really white, and this is a slightly off-white. And as you see, there's again a selection of small ones, the hearts. I love to use these on cards as well. Tunisian stitch one. This one has this tassel. Again, a little bit different. There's a small doily. Tunisian stitch, the reversed rose. Oh, there's more of the smaller ones. There's a bunch of smaller pieces, and this one in this case is more expensive in here. That's why I didn't put an image in. just a 2 free one. This one is how the banner can look like. I don't know if I'm gonna make them this way again, as it will make it more expensive, and it does make it heavier with all the beads, but it does look lovely. Imagine this, just maybe I could try making them with 5, and then you can put the word, a small word like hope on it, or 6, and then write the word hope in a star and a star. This is just the first time I made the banner. No, I think it's the second one. I think I put this type of banner in another kit that I sold. I think so. I'm not sure. The pink one. This. And I'm working, as I said, not necessarily you have to buy the large ones. I'm working on a custom order. Just with small ones. She wanted neutral colors, and that was a mix of the hearts, the small cabbage flowers. She liked the little flower knobs. There's small butterflies in white and creams colors, beige colors. These butterflies, and she liked the rolled roses. Here you see other flowers I'm working on again. This is one of the Tunisian stitch flowers, and I do love them. Maybe I'm repeating myself, but I do love them. This is also a flower I came up with, combining some tutorials I've seen. I'll be starting on the next pink kit. As you see, here's the shabby flower again, but then yes, I only worked them with very thin yarn. And in the box, and that's my personal box that I'm trying to fill up, I have more different flowers again. Cabbage rose, the cabbage rose. These are more of the flowers. This is another one I like. And there's light yellow in here. I might do in the near future. I'm not sure yet. Depends how my wrists are doing. A giveaway, crochet giveaway. This is a large one. Not so keen on the very large ones, but and as you see, there's plenty more. There's here a bunch of the smaller cabbages. There's the rolled roses and all shapes and colors. There's a piece of trim here I made, little doily. The reversed roses. There's a bunch of the smaller ones here. Even though they're small, they are a bit time consuming, fiddly. There's the layered flowers. I might start to add some Tunisian stitch flowers to this, and maybe there, just to give you an idea what I've been working on. Hope you like this video. Please, if you like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you need some information about the crochet works. Thank you all for watching and commenting. Bye.